Hello everybody, I'm reporter Hu Chao doing a live stream on CGTN now. I am now in the Asian town of Wuzhen, covered a report of the 5th Wuzhen Theater Festival, and now I'm standing in front of the Wuzhen Art Museum right behind me. As you can see, this is a wooden architecture. It looks very beautiful, and Mr. Wuzhen was a very famous poet, writer, and also a painter. So this building was built to commemorate Mr. Wuzhen. And in this museum, you can visit some of his living items and also his famous paintings. Through some videos that will be projected in this museum, you can have a look at of the life of Mr. Wuzhen, and you can know more about his wisdom and perspectives on life. And when I made a very short tour in this museum the other day, I was really moved by Mr. Wuzhen's ideas on life. And as you can see, this building sits over the beautiful river here. And right beside this museum is the Grand Theater in Wuzhen. The Grand Theater was built on cost of 500 million yuan, and it's a combination of ancient elements and also the modern elements. And now we have to turn around and take a look at the street performance over there. It looks quite fun, and it's performed by some foreign performers, and they look very young, maybe some young artists, and their show is obviously attracting many visitors here. We can get a little bit closer to this show. And the 5th Wuzhen Theater Festival kicked off on Thursday. That's last night. And a series of various kinds of street performances have also started. So from Thursday, you can visit the whole town as well as appreciate different kinds of art performances everywhere in the town. Like today, there will be about over 130 street performances like this you can enjoy, and they are performed by artists and some students, young students from all kinds of different art schools, universities, associations, both from home and abroad. And I think we can talk to some of the visitors here to ask about how they see this show. 你好，先生。好，我们在做一个新媒体直播。能。你好，您觉得这个表演怎么样？我要吃鱼。Some of them just appeared very shy. Now perhaps we can go to another place and to have a look of more shows here. And here, as we are stepping onto this wooden bridge, you can see the beautiful view here. And this is a port. This is one of the ports in the ancient town. As you can see, many boats are waiting here. The ferry boats itself looks quite ancient. Maybe these boats have been working like dozens of decades at least, I think. And over there is another kind of show. I don't understand. The actor is wearing a head of goose. Yeah, during the festival on the streets here, you can see all kinds of performances. Some of them are performed just by one person. And people are very interested in taking photos of these performers. 你好，我能采访你一下吗？你好。要上吗？可以。This is a boy. 你多大了？22。He's 22 years old. 能简单介绍一下你自己吗？
大家好，我叫曹超，是一名就是在读大学生，然后的话，平时会出来做一些兼职活动这样子的。
He says he's a college student and he's doing some part-time job here. 你是学习什么专业的？
学习电子商务的。
电子商务。
我觉得还是脱掉吧，好热。
可以呀，可以。He says he studies e-commerce in college, but we have to ask him why he is doing such a performance. 你既然是学电子商务，那你这个表演的这个是什么？
没有，我们这边是做一个鹅岛精酿啤酒的一个推广活动，然后的话，这边的话就是说，跟我们这边工作人员合照的话，然后去那边可以领啤酒这个样子的，大家可以去领啤酒哦。
He's actually doing some commercial show. Okay, let's move on. I guess this is the entrance of the nation city. This is actually a smaller part of the ancient town. And on the wall, there is a poster of one of the plays that will be put on here. And in Wuzhen, and this is a desk selling different cultural items here. You can buy some of the brochures, the notebooks, and also the posters. In Wuzhen, during the festival, you can see many huge posters like this posted on the wall everywhere. And here is another performer. It looks like body painting or something. I really want to talk to her, but I'm not sure whether she's gonna talk with me. 你好，我们在做一个新媒体直播，可以讲几句介绍一下吗？可以啊。OK， here， 我们来采访一下这位艺术家，简单介绍一下，可以说英语吗？
英语不是太好。
那您就说中文，简单介绍一下您自己和您的作品。
我们是那个非常体会上海非常体会一个艺术团队的。那我从事这个人体彩绘已经从事了大概有10多年，最早也是在那个奥地利进行游学的。
She says they are an art team from Shanghai, and she's been doing body painting for over a decade.
然后呢，今天呢也是根据戏剧节的这样的一个主题，我们是做一个即兴的创作。 那把这个人，他们都是那个即兴的演员，然后我们会把它融合在这个景区里面，结合戏剧节的形式来做一些这个人体的行为装置。
They are trying to do some very creative arts here by paint different colors on a female actress. 所以你们做这个，就是你们这个目的是什么？就是你们想表达什么？
其实很多东西吧，就是蕴含在整个的一个作品里面，是每个人去感受的东西不一样。一个是，其实乌镇给人感觉是一个古镇，特别传统的。但是戏剧的表现形式呢，其实也是从传统研发出来的，那个滋生出来的。但是现代的戏剧，它是更多的一种跨界的形式，更多的一种融合的形式。所以有很多个体的艺术可以进行碰撞，可以进行融合合作这样的。
Well, she says. About one particular art form, different people can have different understandings, like this one. And she points out that Wuzhen, this Asian town, is a place that connects all different kinds of arts, and also these kind of different arts will have some very creative clashes with each other and creating something very special. 好，还要想说，
因为相对来说，其实这样是一个很普通的古老的门，我们会把那个起伏的一个门帘画在身上，把它隐约在这个门里面，再加上一些这个祈愿放在上面。
She says behind this female girl, behind this girl there is this Asian door, and actually they are trying to paint a curtain over the body of her. Okay, thank you. Okay, let's move on. Oh, look over there. They look like the Asian textile houses, textile workshops in the southern parts of China. And I guess there are also a kind of art here, because when I'm seeing this, I have this feeling of impact, very strong impact over me. Okay, let's move on. And now I will take you to the Zhejiang Street in the Asian town. And Zhejiang Street is the most popular and very active part of this town. People usually gather here to look around, to have fun. And I hope we can encounter other performances soon. And it's about just after lunchtime, but people seem also interested in buying some snacks here. As you can see, although it's noontime, people don't take a rest. They keep on visiting, keep on having fun in this town. As you can see, when you look ahead, you can see that the street within this town is quite narrow. And you can also notice the wooden houses on both sides of the street. And yesterday I talked to a veteran actress, and she is quite interested in the architectures here. And this is the traditional Chinese musical instrument, erhu. Yeah, when you walk in a place like this and listening to this kind of Chinese traditional music, it really creates a feeling, makes you feel as if you have gone back to old time. And you can notice that people just can't help taking photos everywhere. And we have a bride wearing traditional Chinese costume, wedding costume. Looks very beautiful. As I have mentioned, the famous poet, Mr. Mu Xing, I want to quote some lines from his famous poem, Slower Days in the Past. Here in the Wuzhen, you can feel everything is slow. It's different from what we have in big cities, our hustle and bustle, tight life schedule and work schedule. Everything becomes slow here. I see people walking not so quick. I think we can turn left here to explore other parts of the ancient town. Hopefully we can meet some other street performers. It's a cloudy day today, but it hasn't reduced the beauty of this ancient town. Actually, Wuzhen is beautiful in different kinds of weathers. And here we have another show. Sounds like traditional Chinese opera. And this is a very ancient stage. He introduces this is Tran Opera, and he says people can take photos with these actors and actresses. She's talking about their show and the Sichuan traditional Chinese opera. She's talking about love at first sight, a story they just acted on the stage. People call Wuzhen a theater everywhere. The whole Wuzhen is a theater. So this is an example of this saying. You can see the ancient atmosphere is the perfect stage for all kinds of art performed. And many walls in the city, you can see the different kinds of plays that will be staged in Wuzhen, in both in English and Chinese. And talking about the performers here, most of them are very young artists, and some of them are studying in art schools, academies, associations, or institutions in China. But they are showing the passion of their love towards the arts, and that's the one thing that that has impressed me very much. And here, I guess this is a coffee. This is a coffee bar, a coffee house, also made in wood. And places like this are a very good choice when it gets dark. During night, you can kick back here, taking a chair here, and take a cup of coffee. I hear some sounds from the other side of the river, so we can go across this bridge to find out whether there is some performance. People enjoy the music played all over the town very much. You can tell from their happy faces, looking relaxed and enjoying everything here. This is also a team of young performers. They should be Chinese. This is the art of puppets. She controls this puppet through different, very tiny lines in her hands. Oh, this is a performance acted by just one girl, and she's not Chinese. She's from some foreign countries. And the puppet is painting something on the board. It looks cute. This puppet looks so alive. Nice picture. This show is attracting so many people. This artist is from New Zealand. And many babies are also here watching the show, looking quite happy. Right,
你现在要采访，他正在那个什么。Anna, the last one. 不是，我跟他说到点了。
the show just concludes. Oh, looking like this puppy is gonna to talk to this little boy. It's quite fun. So cute. Adorable. And many children here put on some Chinese traditional clothes that you can actually buy here in many stores. And children especially look nice when they are in this traditional Chinese little clothes. Oh, the show hasn't concluded yet. Maybe this puppet is drawing something for this. Oh, this puppet is drawing this little boy. This little boy is acting a model here, sitting on this small chair. This is amazing. It's hard for me to paint even with my hands. The little boy looks a little bit impatient now. Will the puppet finish the drawing? Will the boy like it? Let's wait. So obviously, the Asian town Wuzhen, the theater festival, is not only a paradise for adults, and definitely for many adorable children here. And the puppet is still painting there. Oh, that's the nose. He says this show is amazing, is awesome. 你的孩子多大了
8个多月。
And this 是小姑娘是吧？
小姑娘。
And this little girl is just 8-month-old. Look how adorable she is. 你们来乌镇节就是普通的这个观众是吧？不是表演艺术家。
对对对，普通的观众。
您觉得这个艺术节怎么样？
非常棒，看了好几个节目。
I asked him how she feels the theater. He feels the theater is fantastic, and he's already seen some displays, see some plays. 你喜欢哪些剧啊？
刚刚那个相声啊，还有之前的那个哑剧啊，都挺不错的。
He says he enjoys the shows of Chinese talks and some silent shows performed by body language. And now seems like the puppet is going to finish the painting. And the little boy looks satisfied with this artwork. Hello. Can you tell us more about your puppet show? An introduction of yourself.
My name's Anna and I'm from New Zealand, and this is Enid, and she paints portraits, and she's a travelling portrait painter. Her studio is inside a suitcase, so she can travel around and paint portraits of people all around the world.
Okay, thank you. Well, I think that's all for today. And for more on this year's Wuzhen Theater Festival, you can find us on China's Sina Weibo, Twitter, Facebook, and also Instagram. And also you can download our app CGTN in App Store. See you next time.